This is Mark from twitch.tv/Sagasa or YouTube Gaming with Gigant. Yesterday I ordered a Aorifis, I hope I said the name right, Ergochair Alpha from Flexispot. They were on sale and I really needed a new chair, so this is one of the chairs that most recommendations came from people that have them, or better to say, one of my older bosses recommended this to me last year from work, and he said it's a really cool chair, especially for people like me who are starting to gain weight because of the pandemic. But anyways, it's a Ergochair Alpha, an all-black edition. They have lots of awesome colors that are available, and this is going to be kind of like an unboxing and assembly video. And at the end of the video, there's going to be or near the end of the video, there is going to be a features or uses of the chair or functions of the chair. And let's begin. So right now, as you can see, I'm currently opening the box. It's really packaged well, to be honest, in person. It's really packaged well. And truth be told, I was really surprised when I was opening the box compared to other chairs that I've had since I started my work from home life. This one was really well done. It feels really solid, piece by piece, until the point I assembled the actual chair. And this is the back seat, which also houses the lumbar support, nicely wrapped in bubble wrap. It also feels pretty cool, actually. It's especially for if you're living in a house that doesn't have much air conditioning at all. The mesh feel for the backrest really feels awesome. And that's the headrest that comes with the unit. A little bit of touch of foam. That one that I just picked up was the frog mechanism or Donati mechanism that comes with the chair. That goes under that seat cushion, which is really light, feels very cottony, but very sturdy at the same time compared to other chairs that I've had. The toolbox, where it houses the wheels, the additional screws, and the additional parts that come with it. And last but not the least, the legs. The legs seem to be made of nylon. I'll most likely put the item in our description box below. Anyway, while we're waiting to move on to the next part of the video, if you do have time, please make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and share. If you feel like you have any friends that you want to recommend this chair with. Sorry for the bad lighting. I didn't have much lights when I was doing this yesterday afternoon. There was also a storm. And that's our cat. His name is Dayo. His name means visitor. He was an adopted cat that was thrown here. But anyways, what I did here was I unpacked the unit, brought it upstairs because I did not want to assemble it downstairs even if I wanted to, because I know based on experience the unit will be really heavy. So I decided to do it all piece by piece upstairs. As you can see, I'm currently showing each piece, one piece at a time. As you can see, the bottom legs are nylon. They're very thick. They're very sturdy. And that actually feels really heavy too. That's the headrest again. The two other pieces on the floor are the backrest and the seat cushion. Again, we have the toolbox, which I'm currently opening at this segment of the video. I was also doing this in one hand while holding the camera on the other, so I can keep the light on. And here we have the set of wheels. Comes with 5 pieces. Very sturdy office wheels. That is the left or right elbow or armrest. It comes with the unit with a really solid foam-like base. Next is the other armrest. Comes with the unit. We'll set that aside for a while. The gas joint, that obviously goes to the leg portion and the mechanism portion. We also have this very neatly packaged set of screws. If you notice, they're sealed this way. Other producers would have their units or parts in plastic bags separately, which is sometimes annoying. And the manual is in the seat cushion, actually, if people were to look for it. So you can see it on the slight curve there. So with this segment of the video, I already put in the wheels, which was very easy. It only took me like 2 minutes or 3 minutes to plug in those wheels onto the legs. In here I have the joint mechanism or gas mechanism. That there is the frog mechanism or Donati mechanism for ergonomic chairs or gaming chairs. Some gaming chairs would have something similar to this. Though I would like to point out that this part in particular, compared to other chairs that I've handled in the past, is really, really heavy. It doesn't look like it in the video because I'm leaning it on me while I was taking off the parts. But that thing feels really solid. Other chairs wouldn't feel like that during assembly, especially if you're the one that's assembling your own chair. Sorry for the background. It's an old house. Which is also good that when you do assemble it on your own, it shows you where the front part of the mechanism should be, which won't confuse you at all. Here is a sped up version of the assembly. I sped it up a little bit, but not too far out. And since the manual does come with the unit, while I was doing all this, I was reading the manual on the side of the table. So we know which screws are going to be going into the unit itself. So here we begin with assembling the arms, following the guide as is. Okay, so in this section of the manual, we were following page 3, or step number 3 rather, with part K, part N, and part M. These parts were the washer, the screw, and the spring, the tiny little spring, because it also automatically tells you that if you're going too tight or too loose, it doesn't burn the washer down or the screw down into the screw hole. We assembled both left and right arms in this section. At this portion of the video, I was about to install the underpart mechanism, the frog or Donati mechanism on the chair. When I was looking at the guide, I realized that I needed a elevated position so that I can install it. So after installing the mechanism, I moved the whole unit that I was working on to a better angle so that I can suit the backrest over the frog mechanism. Here we're currently installing following guides through section 5, which we needed to put in L, P, and 0 following the packaging screws. Again, L is the shorter screw, P is the spring, and O is the washer that comes with the unit. For other users that plan to install the unit on their own, they might have trouble installing the mechanism, so I would recommend starting with the bolt at the end. At this part of the video, we are currently installing the back seat. As you can see, I elevated it a little bit using the help of one of my toolboxes in my room. That goes to step number 7. And again, we're still following the same packaging method, I, P, and 0. Again, I is the screw, P is the spring washer, and 0 is the current washer for the unit. And at this point, I was already installing the chair over the gas lift, and there was no problems compared to other experiences that I've had. It was quite easy. And of course, finally, we installed the neck rest or headrest for the chair. It comes with 2 screws underneath, and the locking mechanism is quite simple. You just push the head unit up or down. And here we have it. All in all, it only took me like 40 minutes to assemble the actual unit. 20 minutes unpacking. That was the gas lift. I moved it up and down, or down and up. The armrests are very solid. You can move the armrests forward or backward. And compared to other ergonomic or gaming chairs, you can move the armrests side to side or side step instead of actually tilting 20-30 degrees left or right. It also comes with a lumbar control, as you can see there. You can either loosen the lumbar so that it can meet your back and lock it in position, like so. It feels rock solid at the base of your back. And you can loose it back again. We also have a tilting mechanism for the actual seat. So if you want to have the seat actively leaning down or forward, if you're into games, it is pretty helpful. That is like a lean forward position for gamers, active gamers, or active working. Here you can also see the footrest if needed. In my case, I usually do Indian sitting on rests, and this actually works perfectly for my size. I'm only 5'5", but I'm kind of gaining weight thanks to COVID. This is the lean back position, or the tilting position. You can tilt it as far as that. You can also lock the tilt in place and snap it back. I also did not get to show in the video that you can move the seat forward and backward. And there you have it. So for those interested in getting the seat, you can find it on Flexispot. I will post the link below and the item below. And of course, if you do have time, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, have a great one.